Everyone, I am Pallavi Singhal. Now my next chapter is improvement in food resources. If you are liking my videos, please do share it and subscribe my channel. So, the improvement in food resources. All living organisms need food. We all obtain food. We have fruits, vegetables, cereals, pulses, and we eat many things that give us proteins, carbohydrates, vitamins, minerals. These all are required by our body for body development, growth, and health. Both plants and animals are major sources of food for us. We obtain most of this food from agriculture and animal husbandry. See, जितना भी हम खाना खाते हैं, for a balanced diet, we need all the food items, चाहे वो fruits हो, vegetables हो, pulses, dals, peas, सब is necessary. So, India is a very populous country. Our population is more than 1 billion people and it is still growing. तो जितनी ज़्यादा population होगी उतना ज़्यादा food चाहिए होगा, food resources चाहिए होंगे, जिससे हर एक इंसान को, हर एक individual को food items मिल सके. We will soon need more than 250 million tons of grain every year. क्योंकि population इतनी increase होगी है तो food भी हमें उसको accordingly चाहिए होगा. This can be done by farming on more land. But India is already intensely cultivated. As a result, we do not have any major scope for increasing the area of land under cultivation. That means कि हमारा ऑलरेडी लैंड इतना कल्टिवेटेड है, अब हम उस पर हमारी पॉपुलेशन ग्रोथ हो रही है तो अर्बनाइजेशन भी ग्रो हो रही है, तो वी डिप्लीटेड द प्लांट्स एंड वी क्रिएटेड फैक्ट्रीज, इंडस्ट्रीज देयर. तो जो हमारा कल्टिवेटेड लैंड था, दैट मीन्स एरिया ऑफ लैंड अंडर कल्टिवेशन था, वो रिड्यूस हो गया. तो इसका क्या हुआ कि हमारी जो फूड आइटम की रिक्वायरमेंट इंक्रीज़ हो गई एंड एरिया अंडर कल्टिवेशन डिक्रीज़ हो गया. तो इससे हमें अपनी प्रोडक्शन एफिशिएंसी बढ़ानी पड़ेगी फॉर बोथ क्रॉप्स एंड लाइफ स्टॉक. However, these resolutions mean that our natural resources are getting used more intensely. As a result, there are more chances of causing damage to our natural resources to the point of destroying their balance completely. Therefore, it is important that we should increase food production without damaging our environment and disturbing the balances maintaining it. तो हमें अपने फूड रिसोर्सेज को बढ़ाना चाहिए जिससे हमारा एनवायरनमेंट में भी कोई प्रॉब्लम ना हो और हमारी फूड की रिसोर्सेज की जितनी ज़रूरत है, जितनी रिक्वायरमेंट है, दैट इज़ ऑल्सो फुलफिल्ड. Hence, there is a need for sustainable practices in agriculture and animal husbandry. Also, increasing grain production for storage in warehouses cannot solve the problem of malnutrition and hunger. People should have money to purchase it. अब ऐसा भी नहीं है कि हम we continue to grow the crops and store it in warehouses. जब तक people के पास उसका money नहीं होगा, sufficient money to buy the food items, that will also not help the people. So food security depends on both availability of food and access to it. तो दोनों फूड हमें एक तो रिक्वायर भी है और उसको ख़रीदने के लिए हमारे पास वी शुड हैव सफिशिएंट अमाउंट ऑफ मनी. द मेजॉरिटी ऑफ आवर पॉपुलेशन डिपेंड्स ऑन एग्रीकल्चर फॉर देयर लाइवलीहुड. Increasing the incomes of people working in agriculture field is therefore necessary to combat the problem of hunger. जो भी इंडस्ट्री एग्रीकल्चर फील्ड इंडस्ट्री में वर्क करता है तो उसके हम इफ़ वी इंक्रीज द इनकम्स तो इतने ये जो सुसाइडल प्रॉब्लम्स होती हैं फार्मर्स में कि उनके पास खाने के भी पैसे नहीं है एंड द क्रॉप्स गेट डिस्ट्रॉयड ड्यू टू द क्लैमिटीज़, तो इससे उनकी प्रॉब्लम्स को कम्बैट कर सकते हैं बाय इंक्रीजिंग द इनकम ऑफ द पीपल. Scientific management practices should be undertaken to obtain high yields from farms. For sustained livelihood, one should undertake mixed cropping, intercropping and integrated farming practices. That example, combined agriculture with livestock, poultry, fisheries, beekeeping. तो side activities if we involve in our daily life, तो उससे our sustained livelihood will take place. So improvement in crop yields. So crop yields include fruits, vegetables, cereals, pulses, oil seeds. Cereals like wheat, rice, maize, millets, these all are source of carbohydrates that are required for energy requirement. Pulses are the source of protein. Pulses are the richest source of proteins for the vegetarians. Oil seeds including soybean, groundnuts, sesame, castor, mustard, these all are the sources of fats. Fruits, vegetables, spices, source of vitamins and minerals in addition to small quantities of proteins, carbohydrate as well as fats. In addition, see, these all are the food items for human. Now animals, livestock also require some food. So fodder crops like berseem, oats or sudan grain, grass are raised as food for the livestock. So livestock animals also require food. These are the food items for animals. So we have question on page 204. What do we get from cereals, pulses, fruits and vegetables? Cereals are the source of carbohydrate for energy requirement. Pulses are the source of proteins for growth and development. Fruits and vegetables are the major source of vitamins and minerals in addition to small amount of proteins, carbohydrates and fats. So different crops require different climatic conditions, temperature and photoperiods for their growth and completion of their life cycle. Photoperiods means, photo means sunlight and period is the amount of duration. So the duration of sunlight is different for all the plants. Some require less amount of sunlight, some require more sunlight for their growth. So all the crops require different climatic conditions. Some grow in the rainy season, whereas some crops grow in the winter season. So we differentiate these crops in rabi crops and kharif crops. Kharif crops are the crops which are grown in rainy season, which is June to October, and rabi crops are the crops which are grown in winter season from November to April. Example, kharif crops are paddy, soyabean, pigeon pea, that is arhar dal, maize, cotton, which require large amount of water are kharif crops, and rabi crops are wheat, gram, peas, mustard, linseed. In India, there has been a 4 times increase in the production of food grains from 1952 to 2010, with only 25% increase in the cultivatable land area. लैंड एरिया रिड्यूस ज़्यादा नहीं बढ़ा है, बट 4 टाइम्स इंक्रीज इन द प्रोडक्शन हमारा इंक्रीज हो गया है. तो व्हाट ऑल इज इन्वॉल्व इन फार्मिंग? सी, जो हमारे सीड्स कैसे हैं, सबसे पहले तो दैट इज द मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट थिंग कि व्हाट क्वालिटी सीड्स आर वी यूजिंग. देन सेकेंड, if we have sown the seeds, now what all nurturing is required by the crops, whether how much water is required, sunlight and the manures, fertilizers, what all is required for the crops. Third, protection of growing and harvested crops from loss, कि अगर कोई इंसेक्ट ना आ जाए, कोई बर्ड ना उसको खा ले, तो दैट मीन्स प्रोटेक्शन of growing and harvested crops. So the major group of activities include crop variety improvement, crop production improvement and crop protection improvement. Thank you.